Hello, my name is Chi Ray. I'm a mechatronics student here at Monash, and I'd like to introduce you to two fellow engineering students, Hannah and Laura. Say hi, guys.
Hey, how's
Hey.
it going?
All right, we'd like to tell you a little bit about their lives here at Monash. First question, tell us a bit about your degree and why did you pick it?
Should I start?
Laura, yeah, sure.
So I'm studying mechanical engineering and science, and I'm majoring in physiology. Essentially, out of high school, I just really wanted to be involved in something to do with medical technology and some sort of biomedical engineering. I didn't know what that was, but I knew it was just something I was interested in. So the double degree at Monash really offers that good opportunity to explore different options and different coursework as well. So that's why I chose a double degree, because I think they really work well towards what goal I want to achieve in terms of my career path. And so that's why I've chosen the degree I have today.
Cool. Laura, what about you?
Actually kind of similar, to be honest. So coming out of high school, I was really interested in engineering because I made a motor in year 12 and went, Mum, I want to be a scientist because you're in physics. And she's like, that's engineering, Laura. Nice try. So here I am enrolled in engineering and science. Thanks, Mum. I'm majoring in mechatronics engineering. And also computer science and physiology as well. I broke my ankle when I was 15 and I want people have a way to move again. So the choice was pretty simple for me in terms of that, to be able to try and put all three things together to make a superhuman, let's say.
Awesome. That sounds really cool. I guess next question, what do you find interesting about your degree?
Yeah.
Laura, you wanna, or Hannah, you wanna start?
Oh, I can start. What I find interesting about my degree, it's not what I expected, is the first thing. I think I just had this impression that especially the engineering side was just going to be creating all this cool tech sort of things, building robots. That was just the impression I had. But they really teach you the foundations of everything first, which obviously is really important. It's just not what I was expecting. And now once that I've built that foundational knowledge, I'm at the later stage of my degree where I do get to do the design aspects of things. We get to use different technical tools, things to model designs we want to use, to analyze those models and whether they're appropriate fits in terms of whether they'll break, sort of the stresses they're under when they're used in their functions. And so I'm really enjoying that design aspect now that I've gone through all the theoretical knowledge and kind of being able to see that I can apply this knowledge and actually build something and use that in my career path, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah, I really feel what you're saying. Laura, what about you?
Again, I kind of agree. I feel like you've got a couple of people who are quite on the same page with these things here. One of the things I'm really loving about my course is the ability to put all the skills into practice. So throughout my degree, I've made a heart rate monitor, I've made a vending machine, I've made a self-balancing robot, a distance measurer using ultrasonic as well. So the kind of range of things that you can do, I never thought I'd ever be able to do in my wildest dreams. So it's nice to be able to see that it's actually possible and that I can actually do it.
Definitely, like mechatronics definitely has a lot of really cool hands-on projects. I remember all of those ones that you were talking about. Yeah, those were pretty good. I guess next question, sort of outside of your coursework, what other opportunities have you found here at uni? Hannah? Or maybe you two can answer together.
Yeah, well, something that Laura we're both involved in is a student team, there are so many different student teams at Monash to be a part of, depending on what your interests are. And obviously, Laura and I both share that interest of medical technology. So we've been able to find a student team called Monash Young MedTech Innovators, and we're both project directors. I don't know, Laura, would you like to talk more about what we do?
Yeah, so through MIME, we've had the opportunity to be able to basically oversee, at the moment, 11 different projects. So what we basically do is help them move from the initial invention stage all the way through to actualization. The process it does take a little while, especially while we're at uni. But what we do is we recruit students. So it's everyone in our teams are students pursuing their own idea, with the support blanket of us there helping them through every step of the way. But the ideas that the people come up with are just like things I would never even think about doing. But we've got things, we've just had a project recently graduate, we like to say, Project Toucan. They've gone on and they are now a fully fledged company doing their stuff, making cannulas and amazing things, which they'll continue to do into the future.
Awesome. Yeah, like the range of student teams out there is like incredible. It's like basically a whole bunch of things you can get involved in. Miami especially, with all its variety of projects that they host, and again, helping them become fully fledged ideas and a company. It's all pretty cool. I guess
Yeah,
next question.
definitely.
Yeah. Next question. What do you wish you had known before you'd started your uni life? Anna?
Yeah, what do I wish I had known? I think really make the most opportunities that you're given. Especially at Monash, they offer you such a variety of different things, whether it is those student teams or networking events, just opportunity to develop different skills that you wanted to develop, and really making the most of that. Because I think in my first couple of years, I got overwhelmed with the whole university environment. Sort of, you're meeting new people, you're in a new place, your classes are run a lot differently to how it was run in high school, that I didn't really realize that there were other opportunities out there. I was just kind of getting used to the normal university lifestyle. But once you start looking and you start finding all these different things that you can do and that Monash offers, it's just infinite. There's so many things you can do. So really kind of grasp those opportunities to develop different skills that you think you want to learn or you think are important to learn is something definitely important.
Mm-hmm. Laura?
Yeah, I wish I knew that, well, I suppose it sounds silly when I say it, but that the lecturers care just as much as your high school teachers do. They may have, 5 times as many students in their class, if not more, but they really do care about every student individually as well. When I was, oh gosh, I don't even want to think about how many years ago it was now. When I was younger, in my early university life, I went up to one of my physiology lecturers, and he actually got me on to introduced me to some guys in Melbourne who were doing some really cool things, basically making a prosthetic that you can control with just your mind. And they were doing sheep trials at the time. But I got to have a really cool chat with those guys and kind of solidify where I want to be. But yeah, so I think one of the biggest things I wish I knew when I very first started was that they're looking out for you as well. And if you've got an idea or something you want to do, they're there to help you at the end of the day. Just like everyone tells you about high school.
I completely agree with everything you guys have said. Like, it's definitely like when it's sort of how approachable like all the lecturers has been very, very much astounding, and just it's been pretty cool. So that's basically all the questions from me. Thanks for the interview. Hope to see you guys again sometime soon. All right. Thank you.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thanks, G.